Hello, my friends. This is Dr. Ginny Barrow. I am coming down from a big high yesterday, presenting to one of my partners, DTCC Unidos, which is their Latinx ERG. Super excited for the turnout, the engagement. It's one of the activities that really livens me up and makes me so energized about the work that I do and how I support my partners daily. I want to shoot this video for you and if you're listening on my podcast, because I want to talk about 3 golden nuggets as it relates to 3 stages of career. Starting out, which is when you just graduate, if you go to college, or when you start your career, if you skip college and you started working right away. The second level is leveling up. When you're at that stage in your career, when you're ready to ascend, you have learned the basics and the fundamentals, and you are ready to contribute at a higher level. And the third one is winding down. When you have already been established, you've been working, and you're at the stage in your career where you see yourself with a 10 or 15-year runway toward the end of your professional career. So the golden nuggets have been not only theory, right? This is not about me reading a book and sharing it with you. It's about the lived experience, which cannot be improvised. So what happens when you're first starting out? If you just graduated, if you have just joined the workforce recently, the number one focus is to become a subject matter expert, an SME. This is where you get to get curious. And this is what I recommend to you as a career coach, leadership coach, is that you get so focused on becoming an expert in the field that you're going in. Go in, go deep, look at the industry, look at the people that you're working with, speak, connect with them, and learn from them. Everyone around you is a fountain of knowledge. Your company hired those people because they have an expertise. And so become a detective. Become that person who does his or her research and explores what is it that Ginny is really good at? What are her superpowers? And I would love for her to share with me how she uses her superpowers to contribute in this organization. So get curious about the people that you are working with and the different projects that they do, their expertise, their context of the work that they do, and how what they do combined with what you do influences the work that gets delivered for the client, for whomever you are producing a service, a product, whatever the case may be. When you are in mid-career and you're leveling up, the focus is to develop leadership skills. That doesn't mean that you don't develop them when you're starting out, because we're always developing self-leadership skills. But now that you have had time to work, to learn, to explore what areas interest you, it's time to begin developing those leadership skills that are going to allow you to contribute at a higher level, to add even more value to the organization, and to shift from being an individual contributor to being someone who's now leading, engaging, and influencing others to produce the service, the products that your company and your organization is responsible for. And this is the area where you are going to need to lean on mentors and sponsors. Again, this doesn't mean that you start mid-career. You start all of what I'm saying in the entry level, but at the entry level, you need to have more experience, even to get your legs under you, right? To really understand what is going on. And then when you've been out there for a little bit, you now have all that in your background. Now it's time to look to see how can you find opportunities, create those opportunities. And we do that by building relationships up, sideways, down, and diagonally. We want to make sure that we are not transactional, but instead we are relational. And how do we do that? We get curious about the people we're working with. What do they do? What is it that they're great at? And how does that contribute to the organization in the context of what I do and in general? That's the middle when you develop leadership skills. Those leadership skills to be able to communicate powerfully, to collaborate, to be strategic, to set the vision for your people, to develop your people, to create an inclusive work culture. All of these skills are skills that will let the people above you know that you are ready to contribute at a higher level, as well as you communicating to your leadership team, to your management, that you are interested in contributing from a higher level because you know you have the potential to do so, and to enlist them to support you in finding the opportunities that you need to do that successfully. And the third category that I want to cover is winding down. When you have been, I guess that's where I'm at, right? I've been in industry for 25 years in the corporate world, 5 years running my business, over 30 years in total. So I'm in the winding down. My runway is about 10 years before, 10 years before I consider retirement, which I don't think is going to happen, by the way. I can see me doing what I do much longer than 65 years old. What happens at this stage is that you've already been around the block a couple of times, if you know what I mean. And now you have a very clear direction as to what brings you to life. All of the stages and categories that I mentioned in terms of your career phases require you to have a purpose, a meaning, something that is deep within you that drives you to do what you do. And for many of us, it's taking care of our families. I get that. In this stage where you're winding down, it is so valuable to get even deeper into that why, above and beyond your family. What is important to you? For example, for me, one of the things that has become really important, in addition to reaching my full potential, to helping my son Kyle and to helping my clients achieve theirs, it's leaving a legacy. So I've set my mind that I am going to leave Executive Bound running when I retired. That's my vision. That's my compelling vision for myself. And so what is that for you if you're in the stage of winding down? What is that deep purpose that would drive you, give you energy? And as you do all of this, remember, send the elevator back down for people that are behind you. Open doors and windows for people who are looking for opportunities. Make connections. Introduce the people that are in your network to other folks in your network. Become a mentor, become a sponsor, so that you can pass on all the knowledge, all the insight that you've gleaned over all the years of experience that you have. And that deepens your sense of belonging, your sense of purpose, your sense of contribution, which are all, this is a human need, to contribute, to be of service, to support other people, to grow, and to uplift them in their journey. So I hope that these golden nuggets support you no matter whether you are starting out, leveling up, or winding down in your career. And as a coach, leadership coach, career strategist, #1 best-selling author, transformational speaker, I'm always here to support you, to support your organization and your teams. If you need a speaker to come in to talk about any of these topics, communication, personal branding, developing leadership skills, getting yourself from here to there in terms of going up in your potential and reaching your full potential with tangible examples and practical tactics that you can apply, then you can reach out to me at callwithginny.com and join my community on executivebound.com, where you can sign up to receive our weekly newsletter that comes out on Saturday mornings. And I share videos, I share articles, I share insights and strategies to support you on your career journey, wherever you may be. Live with purpose, live with joy, and the next time I see you, I will be coming back from vacation. I'm going away for 3 weeks. So remember to self-care as much as you can, given your limitations in terms of your schedule, your vacation days, etc. Remember to enjoy the journey, because my friends, it is all about the journey. I'll see you soon.